He lives in a $500,000 house or more. You have a Porsche. He has a Porsche. He has a slingshot. He has a Range Rover. He's out of the country right now, probably in a luxury hotel. I'm seeing pictures of luxury handbags and stuff. Liquefy one of those.
All right, do both of you swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Looks like we had a hearing back in June, and we were trying to find out about Social Security and see if the child could receive a benefit. I did some temporary orders. Mr. Tatum, go ahead and proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the mother in this matter. Ma'am, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Yes.
The opening seconds don't sound like legal procedure at all. They sound like an accusation. Before anyone is sworn in, wealth is placed on trial. Luxury cars, expensive homes, travel abroad, designer bags. This isn't evidence yet, it's perception, and perception is powerful. The oath follows, but the tone is already set. This intro clip hooks the viewer immediately by framing the entire case as a clash between claimed financial hardship and a lifestyle that appears anything but.
Aisha, it was Riles, but it's Aisha Coffee.
And the name of the child or children that we're here in reference to?
Tony Johnson.
All right. Is it your understanding that the child is currently receiving benefits from the father's Social Security?
Correct.
All right. Is that in the amount of $1,076 per month, which began on June 2025?
That's correct.
All right. In total, the child has received $18,084 from Social Security since June. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And the child is currently receiving state insurance. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is it your understanding that the father is receiving SSDI in the amount of $2,100 per month?
That's what he says, yes.
All right. Based off of that information, the state will request that the father pays medical support in the amount of $63 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes.
And that child support beginning on October 1st, 2025 will be set at $0 per month based off of the offset for the Social Security. Are you in agreement to that as well?
Yes.
All right. The state has calculated child support arrears in this case in the amount of $24,167.08 before any credits are provided. Are you in agreement to the confirmation of the arrears and that amount?
Correct. Yes.
And the state will request, and you're in agreement to giving credit in the amount of $18,084 based off of the Social Security payments. Is that correct?
Absolutely. That's correct.
All right. And with the credits provided, the state will request a judgment in the amount of $6,083.08 to be paid at $80 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes.
And as it relates to the medical support arrears, the state has calculated medical support arrears with no credits in the amount of $130, to which the state will request that the father pays $10 per month.
Here, the courtroom shifts from emotion to calculation. Social Security benefits, offsets, arrears, credits, and monthly obligations are laid out with clinical precision. The mother agrees to nearly every figure, signaling cooperation, but also confidence. This section matters because it quietly establishes that the system already favors reduction, yet there is still a substantial debt remaining. The suspense lies in what justification could exist for owing this much despite ongoing
month towards that amount. Are you in agreement to that as well?
Yes.
And do you believe that the father has the ability to pay those as provided, those amounts as provided?
Yes.
And why is that you believe that, ma'am?
Well, he has assets that he could liquidate and pay for their arrearage. The last time I was here, I presented pictures. He's out of the country right now, probably in a luxury hotel. And I mean, he can afford to pay that. It's not a whole lot. So even though he may be receiving whatever, $2,000 a month in Social Security, he has two incomes because he is also married. He lives in a $500,000 house or more. You have a Porsche. She has a Porsche. She has a slingshot. He has a Range Rover, which I don't even know how anybody would pay or afford the insurance on that per month over with only $2,000. So that tells me he has access to pay right there. I'm
All right.
seeing pictures of luxury handbags and stuff. Liquefy one of those. So, it's not a whole lot of money.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Do you have any additional information you'd like to offer to the court at this time?
No.
Nothing further from this party, Your Honor. At this time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the father here in this matter. Sir, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Yes, Antonio Johnson.
And Mr. Johnson, just to confirm, you are currently receiving SSDI in the amount of $2,100 per month. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You have 2 additional minor children. Is that correct?
Correct.
And is it your understanding that the child here in this matter started receiving benefits from your Social Security in the amount of $1,076 per month beginning somewhere around June 2025?
Yes, that's correct.
And it has been reported that the child has received a total in the amount of $18,084 for Social Security benefits since June 2025. Do you believe that to be correct?
That's correct.
All right. The state has calculated.
Asked why she believes the father can pay, the mother unloads a detailed portrait of his lifestyle. Cars, property, overseas travel, marriage, and luxury purchases are all brought into the record. This is no longer about income on paper, but access and choices. The courtroom hears a direct challenge. If money exists for status, it should exist for support. This segment is pivotal because it reframes ability to pay as moral responsibility, not just math.
Medical support going forward in the amount of $63 per month. Would you be in agreement to paying that, sir?
Say it again now. I'm sorry. Last
Yes.
part.
The state is requesting that you pay state medical in the amount of $63 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes.
And the state will request that child support be set at $0 based off of the offset of the Social Security. Are you in agreement to that beginning October 1st, 2025?
Correct.
All right. The state has also calculated child support arrears in the amount of $24,167.08 without any credits as of September 16th, 2025, and will request to provide credits based off of the Social Security payments in the amount of $18,084, thus taking a judgment in the amount of $6,083.08, to which the state will request that you pay $80 per month towards that amount. Would you be in agreement to that, sir?
Correct. Yes.
So just to confirm, you are in agreement to paying the $80 per month towards the judgment of $6,083.08.
Well, I'm in agreement on paying it, but I do have a question with the amount of child support that she's getting and the amount where the child support that's based off my income.
Confirms the benefits, agrees to most terms, but then hesitates. His confusion and frustration surface as he questions why Social Security money doesn't erase older debt. The exchange reveals a common misunderstanding. Arrears don't disappear just because payments change. The tension here is subtle but real, as the court must ensure he understands this is past obligation, not punishment. His partial resistance adds human friction to an otherwise procedural case.
And plus the extra money that she's getting, what I'm saying, with the Social Security, the problem I have is how come, what I'm saying, the extra $700 some dollars that she's getting, whatever it is, through Social Security can offset, the other $80 a month.
And sir, do you understand that that amount that's being confirmed is something that you already owe, but we are stopping child support going forward? Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, I do understand that part.
All right. The state has also calculated medical support in the arrears in the amount of $130 as of September 16th, 2025, and request that you pay that at $10 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount, sir?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right. Do you have any additional information that you would like to offer to the court at this time?
No, I do not.
All right. Nothing further from this party, Your Honor. Again, the state is requesting to confirm the arrears and set the child support at $0 and medical support at $63.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to agree with the proposed order, which is the medical support At 63, the arrears, judgment, and payment of $80 and the payment of $10 a month on the small medical support arrears. The sooner you can pay off these child support and medical support arrears, that'll lower your payment altogether another $90 a month.
Okay.
So if you want to pay it all off, the $6,083 and the $130, if you want to just pay it all off, then you'll save yourself $90 a month. And the only thing you have to pay at that point is just the $63 a month. So it's to your benefit to pay it off sooner rather than later. If you take a while to pay it off, it will accrue interest, which means it'll add on to what you're paying and it'll take you longer to pay it off. But that's up to you. At the very least, you need to make these monthly payments each and every month so that at least the balance will slowly go down. And then at some point in the future, if you want to pay it all off, you definitely can. And then you won't have to pay that anymore. All right, the Attorney General's office will put that all in a court order and email you a copy after I sign it. Y'all are done with court. This will be our final hearing. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
The judge lays everything out plainly, almost like financial advice. Pay it faster and save money. Delay, and interest will grow. There's no drama, just finality. The court confirms this is the last hearing, closing the door on further debate. This ending matters because it turns abstract numbers into real monthly choices. If this breakdown helped you understand how these cases really work, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.